welcome to Troopers Travels. I've come away for night. Scarborough are all places. I've been for years. So I can have a look round for you, show you a few bits and bobs. Very noisy over. I'm staying in Grand Hotel. So I'll look round, see if I can show you a few bits and bobs. I want to go to Castle, but maybe that tomorrow. I've had my fish and chips. And I've been in that train thing what takes you to the top of the hill, so I can go back on that, so I'll give you some information about that, but let's explore. See you in a bit. Pirate ship just going out there, can you see that? Pirate ship. And what we're doing that today. Some big boats, isn't there? And there's a bar boat here now, that Regal Lady. Some money here though. Over there, there's a cormorant. Let's see if I can see it, zoom in on that for you. There's a cormorant there, see it? Cormorant. Big cormorant there, big black one. And that's your castle there, that's Scarborough Castle. Big 45 wall all the way around it. We'll have a wander up there, try and get there tomorrow like I say. Can't promise hope, but we'll have to see, won't we? But this is where we are.
In the sea off the coast of Scarborough. These mines would explode and blow up any ship that touched them. The mines would normally float, but they were anchored under the surface so that they couldn't be seen by the British ships. One of the jobs of the Royal Navy trawler section was to tow a line onto the sea that would cut the cables holding the mines underwater. The mines would then float to the surface, and the fishermen would use this very gun and others like it to shoot and destroy the mines.
So this is the Central Tramway. It's a cliff railway and it runs between the foreshore and St Nicholas Street. It was built in 1881. It retains its Victorian character, and the price up and down like a return journey is £2.50. So if ever you're in Scarborough, visit it and have a look at it. It's quite rickety, but it's part of heritage, isn't it? But I enjoyed the ride, which you'll see shortly.
And a little one.
Cheers, thank you.
Can I have 2 singles, please? I don't recommend it. Hey? Ooh. Sit down.
Oh, I have. Hey? Hey? I'll have to have a see it. I'll have a nice double things.
Yeah. The one where the bin, so where the
Is that it?
It's like this, it's like black.
So it's one in Scotland.
Oh.
One in Scotland was right at the Cairngorm Mountains where, you know, with the ski.
And I've seen it on
Can I come back when we get all on with the skis and everything?
Wow.
I'm just playing the snow.
Cheers, thank you. So this is Scarborough Lighthouse on Vincent Pier. It opened in 1806, and however it was shelled by the Germans in 1914. It was rebuilt by British inscription in 1931. So what you see, what were rebuilt after the shelling from the Germans.
Before it stops. Of the lighthouse and that one.
Why we don't get out?
No. Well, we got out that side. But I haven't found one without a picture.
This is quite nice.
Get a bit of breakfast. We'll do the Anne Brontes grave today, I think. And we'll do the castle. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done yesterday. There were people knocking about, but this is my last morning at hotel. I'll be checking out about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's quite impressive up there. See them statues? People, a lot of seagull stuff on them though. You said the word, didn't I? Scarborough silent as out, early morning, and that's where I went yesterday on that actual harbour. Nice and peaceful, as we like it. Morning, really early morning. It's Sunday morning, and that's my view today. What a view to wake up to. Eh? Look at that. Spin it round, get it all in if we can. Well, that's where I am anyway.
To get a quote in 30 seconds, enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
So what we see here is the Scarborough Spa. Natural minerals were found beneath the town's cliffs in 1626 by a woman called Tamazin, the wife of a prominent citizen, John Farrer. First spa followed in 1700 by local entrepreneur Dickie Dickinson, who introduced a fee for people to take to the waters. The town spa became a tourist focal point in Scarborough, and this was the first seaside to have a spa. So visitors enjoying the spa, but obviously with health and safety, I think it shut down in the 60s, obviously with the water, not being clean. But obviously that what Victorians did, innit? Looks grand, innit? I think they'll have a lot of concerts and things down here, but it's quite impressive, innit? Where they do weddings and all sorts here, but I hope I've captured enough for it to be fair, what I could see of it, but it's pretty impressive, innit? And it's really nice promenade as well, but very, very nice. So I'm at St Mary's Church. There's an interesting grave in other graveyard on the side of this. I'm just gonna walk over to it, and it's I suppose it's part to a previous one I did at Howarth like. Anyway, we'll show you. 1 second. I'm currently in St Mary's churchyard. St Mary's is behind me, you can see. It's there, and it's got a famous grave in this other graveyard at the side of it, so I'll just spin it round and show you who it is. A famous poet and famous author. So just bear with me, I'll spin it round. So this is the grave of Anne Brontes, the novelist and poet. The final resting place for Anne Brontes. I've been meaning to this for a while, to be fair, but I never get a chance, but I'm here, so I might as well do it now. It's probably the only grave in here. Well, it's got flowers on it. If you look round, there's nothing else. There's no flowers, is there? So this is a grave, and that's what the headstone should have actually read, but it's gone. If you look at it now, there's not much left of it, is there? And it's been altered a few times. Plenty of flowers though. So I'll tell you a bit more about her. So Anne Brontes, she was a famous novelist and also a poet. She was born the 17th of January 1820 and died aged 29, not 28 as in the headstone, and 28th of May 1849. Her novels she wrote were Agnes Grey and The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. I think we've all heard of that already, maybe. On the 24th of May 1849, Charlotte came to Scarborough with Ellen Nussey with Anne. On the 24th of May, Anne had caught influenza and consumption, and she was diagnosed in both lungs. She came to Scarborough as her health was declining. I'll give you some more information. So on the 24th of May, she came to Scarborough, and 4 days later she died, aged 29. Obviously on the headstone it said 28, but obviously Charlotte won't rate good with dates apparently, so she had the gravestone put on later at a later stage because she got no money to do it. The gravestone actually was £3 that were put on afterwards. The funeral took place at Christchurch, which is now no longer a church, it's now Iceland, so it's just as well they buried her here, otherwise you wouldn't have seen grave. And obviously that one near the from the lodgings, which it Woods Lodgings, which is now at the site of the Grand Hotel in Scarborough. Obviously the initial the grave had no headstone initially, so this was added later and was requested by Charlotte. Charlotte, who registered her death, believed that she was 28, not 29. Anyway, she returned 3 years later to inspect the grave and found these masons had made mistakes. These were corrected apart from the date of birth of Anne, age 29. So she's at a place where she liked to visit. The only sister, the other three are buried at Aworth with the brother. I mean, she lost a brother and sister a year before, so bless her, but that's Anne Brontes' grave. Anyway, on that note, I hope you've enjoyed my little bit of a visit. It was a bit of a rush job, to be fair. When I got here, I had a few problems trying to do some filming, but I've done some voiceovers as it stood. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, remember, please subscribe, like and share and ring that bell. It's all free and it don't cost you nothing, and it just makes my channel grow a bit bigger than it is. Okay, thanks for watching and I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll see you again. Bye.